We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Rattay with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna fucking juvat.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started.
I'm glad I got that way to die, though. That was fun.
Henry, come. Henry. Oh, that was a tight thing with the captain, eh?
It looked for a while like we'd be charging at each other.
I must say, I wasn't expecting that bastard to start on me.
Yeah, I could tell.
But we managed the situation all right in the end. He even apologized to us. If Hannah had seen it, maybe he'd finally stop treating me like a child, eh?
Well, I don't know. When I look at you, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Kiss my arse. And by the way, since you're here,
That
how about
apparently is a
stretching
thing
our
in this
legs
game.
after that long journey. With a bit of swordplay.
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly. So then, eh? Eh?
All right then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or should we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself.
I'm gonna kick your
You've
ass.
got armor on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
Practice. Look, they teach you about the inventory. Player menus where you find all sorts of info. Signposts. You can see the player menus section that you're in. Then you can go to the next panel, or you can go to item info, and then there's all these things, and there's all these different things, and they're all exactly the same as the previous game, so it's totally fine, and I understand them. And then there's all these different spots, and there's actually different slots for weapons. Look at that. You can have 4 weapon slots, 4 shield or other slots, and then you've got outfits, and you got slots for the bag, and you got, it's just, that's really changed and pretty good. I'm happy about that. Because that means that I don't have to sacrifice having a sword to equip a mace while I, because I'm attacking someone in armor, right? Head protection under the helmet, so things are better. Gambeson under the chest armor, quilted toes under the leg armor, shoes under spurs. Because otherwise it sucks. You gotta layer your armor. You can create 3 outfits for different occasions in your inventory to switch between them on the fly. Each outfit is marked with its coat of arms, and every item you're equipped with in that outfit is marked the same way. Using outfits, you can create a full plate for close combat, a sneaking outfit for stealthy business, and even a dapper ensemble when you want Henry to make a good impression. That's pretty cool. I like that. That is a great idea. So we'll equip our training longsword. And we need to grab the helmet. I know. I've got 1403. The year 1403. Groshen. That's not a thingy. So in the player tab, coincidence is what I meant. In the player tab, you can find all important information about Henry's stats, abilities, and current status. Throughout the game, you'll earn perk points, which you can use to improve your stats, skills, and warfare abilities. In other tabs, you'll find buffs that can temporarily affect Henry's status, your reputation, and places you've been, recall combos, or check the status of your animal companions. Not bad. So we're starting out at main level 15. So like where we were at the end of the last game. Interesting. Huh. Charisma's 10, conspicuous 36, visibility at 71. Because I'm wearing yellow, you know. Persuasion, coercion. Dude, that's cool. I am liking how much they've played with this. Pole arms, heavy weapon and shield, heavy weapon, sword and shield, one-handed sword, longbow sword, Currently, I have spurs, which increases the horsemanship skill, depending on their quality. Nobody knows. Everybody's pretty neutral. Stats: 21 minutes in game. World time past 105 hours. Interesting. Fun. Much obedience is 89. His current command is to heal. Then we got the coda, or we got crafting, and this one you can actually make weapons and armor, I believe, which is cool. Armor, combat training, all that good stuff. We got the map all the way over here, which looks very similar to the original. That shield there is my pre-order bonus. Oi! Let's go.
So, should we start?
Ready?
Yeah, I'm gonna beat you.
Let's start. Draw your sword.
Hang on. Let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress me. Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Well, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence. Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Come on, let's go.
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Maintaining your cover costs you stamina.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard.
Well. Well.
Good. That's the way.
Well.
Good. Good. Nice.
Oh, that's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking.
Yeah.
You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
That's it. You're doing great, Henry. Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready. Sweet. Good, Henry.
Like that.
My word. You're turning into a real master swordsman.
Eh,
Sure to
we'll see.
remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered. Where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right? Come
Find
on
an
then.
opening.
Good riposte. Nice, Henry. Nice.
Round that nicely, Henry.
All right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations.
No, more
explanations.
demonstrations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up.
Thought you didn't want wagers.
100 groschen.
All right. 100 groschen it is.
Defend yourself. Off to a good start.
Oof.
Weren't expecting that, were you?
How? Why didn't it show up? Stop it.
Put up a fight at least. You haven't got a hope.
Come on. They've definitely increased the speed. Come on, come on. I like these exchanges. I think they added the riposte thing because you could before, but it didn't quite work the same way, or because the riposte wasn't clear, because I don't remember being able to riposte, and I remember commenting on it. And it probably was a mechanic that I just didn't realize I could do. Well, come on, boy. I'm just regenerating my stamina. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you, boy. Oh, come on. Yeah, well. Ugh, I left an opening. Ow! Hey, you can...
You won, but I held my own. I yield! Enough! Oh, for fuck's sake, you're unstoppable! Oh, you won the bet, fair and square. I'll settle with you when we get
Do
to
they
trust
actually track
Now
from the
let's go and
previous
eat.
save?
That swordplay gave me quite an appetite.
That would be cool if they did.
So who won, gentlemen?
Oh, it seems this isn't my day. I knew I shouldn't have bet with you. You've improved since that last time in Ratai.
I won back then too, as I recall. You had to give me your bow.
You were unbelievably lucky.
Oh, I think I did
beating
lose.
me after just one day of training.
Because I don't remember getting his
True.
bow.
I wasn't in my best form that day. We had a drink or two beforehand.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left
Lentil
of our
soup or something.
supplies? Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
There's
That
only
tavern where
one
you
way to
drank
deal with
away
a
all
brace of
your coin?
cronies.
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
Let's see. Vitality.
And if he hadn't started acting like a twat, he could have carried on with us until dawn.
He'd have to get his brain out of his crotch for that.
But I still can't figure out how you didn't have a sick head after. Mine was ringing like a church bell all day.
It seems I'll have to give you some lessons in the art of drinking.
Ha! I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry? You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass.
I mean, she's okay.
Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
She's brave. She saved my life when I went back to Scallis.
Don't kiss and tell.
After it was raised to bury my parents. And a bunch of mercenaries attacked me. And that's all I'll say.
You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
I mean, having to sit around in armor all day
Apart from
probably
the
ain't great.
mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our Lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
Ooh. Decisions. I like that they're giving me some. I was looking for some shelter.
I walked around a bit to scout out just in case. I was looking for some good rock overhang we could all shelter under. If I'd found anything, we wouldn't have to get soaked.
So, we got woken up by a bit of a shower, yeah.
Shower? I could still be wringing out my brace.
It didn't look like it was going to rain.
It did to me, though. But you didn't want to listen to me.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Or
Does
like an
anyone know
entire
anything more
game's
about
worth.
von Berghoff?
Only what Sir Hans told us, that von Berghoff is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the royal chamberlain. You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords. And that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
True.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
If I had to choose, I'd take a bow. After all, why not seize the opportunity to take down your foe before he gets near to you? Of course, the bow takes training too. Not everyone can hit their target at 50 paces.
And you can shoot something for your supper, like that first time we went hunting. The first time you ever held a bow.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't say a sword, since you never stopped going on about the sword Ishvan Toth stole from you.
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter.
It's also a sword that
Suppose you've
belongs
heard
to
enough
me.
of that, eh?
It's my
Well,
sword.
you know.
No, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Ishvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again hearing how Martin the Smith raised him even though Radzig is his real father.
Spoilers.
It's complicated. And let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who'll help me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won. So Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
I want to take this
Enough.
guy's lucky
Oh,
dice.
You're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget
Preferably
about
by
supplies.
winning them in dice.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning.
They didn't add a
No
full
thanks.
house.
I must
which
watch
is lame.
myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
Let's go and strip, Henry.
No, I wasn't
Fellas,
gonna
come
do
and
the
help
gay
us get out
romance
of this
option.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
So when it's not safe,
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here
incorrect. You were at Talmberg like 2 days ago.
to live a little. Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief! I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
You did. Hans is a bit of a boozer.
Ah, Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up?
Not if he
He's
has
got a
anything to
good
say.
heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
So the first game was about Henry becoming a man. I think this one's going to be about Hans becoming a man.
That's a view fit for a king.
Whew. You were right about our stench. Let's hope this water isn't too cold.
You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
But I don't have my sword.
Come on.
Istvan's got it.
Oh, that really shrivels the old ball sack.
What's the matter?
Females! Let's go to them.
Sir Hans.
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Hans.
Boy, vey. This is gonna be most of the game. Us going, oh, fucking Hans, come on.
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer.
Look, it's a stealth tutorial, guys.
Hear that singing? They must be close.
Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on. Let's get closer.
I am. Closer than you, boy. They're doing laundry. Go ahead, Hans.
Shit. One of them's doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others. Only she's blocking our way. Right in our path. Damn it. Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
Hey, look at that. We've got rocks, people.
What is this racket here?
It worked. Let's go.
You coming or what? They're doing laundry too, dude. Uh-oh.
Henry, I told you to...
They're killing all of our dudes. Aw, dude!
We've got to do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake.
And there goes Oates. Damn. Fucking bastards.
Oh, fuck. A letter.
We gotta go stop that. No, 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 no.
We don't stand a chance.
Go fucking stop it.
We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away.
Hey!
What the fuck are you doing?
Stop being a coward.
Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs! The bastards with them!
Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run!
Waddles slowly away through waist-deep water.
Enough, I said!
What the fuck? She's mine!
He's like, really? Dang.
What are you gaping at? Shoot!
At us or at them?
Stand there, you idiot!
Okay.
Them, along the bank!
How do we learn to swim now?
When did you learn to swim?
Never. Couldn't swim in the last game. Oh,
Fucking armor! Come on! We'll cut them off on the other side! Oh, these torches, quick!
yeah, that's a coral in your back, man.
Oh, Mott.
Pebbles is probably dead.
What the fuck was that, Henry? You rescuing a damsel in distress?
Yeah, fuck you.
I'm done with running.
I'm the goddamn hero. Shut up.
Oh, really? And what exactly do you call... Oh, shit. Oh, you've been hit.
What? Oh, shit.
Well, we can't leave it like this.
No, wait! Wait!
Ah, fuck!
How much you want to bet this
got
is
to
going to be a
flee.
healing tutorial?
Can you walk?
Yeah, I know. I managed.
We might also have to get out of here, but they disable sprint because I'm hurt, you know? That might also be a thing.
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish.
It reminds me of Ishvan from the last game.
Oh, it's closed.